Before we begin, I'd just like to make a toast to the fact that this is the 45th video. How amazing is that, eh? 45th. What a momentous landmark we've just reached, ladies and gentle ladies. What do you mean, what's special about the number 45? Isn't it obvious what's special about the number 45? It's clearly the sum of all the digits. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All add up to 45. Get out. Go on, off, hop it. That's it. Go, escape past me, even though the door's there. Go past me without them seeing. Get out. Yeah, there we go. I'm sorry about that. What's this week's word of the week? Hello and welcome to another interesting word of the week. So since this week's interesting word of the week is the letter W, and this week's interesting word of the week is "nt" selected yet, so we will find a random page and select a word, shall we? We will go for that one right there. I've now selected the interesting word of the week randomly, and this week's interesting word of the week is wassail. That's right, you heard me, it's wassail. And wassail means a toast or salutation made to a person at festivals. It's also a festivity when much drinking takes place, and simultaneously an alcoholic drink drunk at such festivals, especially spiced beer or mulled wine. Bizarrely, it could also mean to go from house to house singing Christmas carols. Well, there you go. You can't argue that it isn't a diverse word, because it has a lot of meanings. So basically it is the situation where you're at a dinner, let's say, you've gone to a family dinner and then someone stands up, maybe at the head of the table, someone stands up and they hit their spoon, we'll say, a spoon on a glass. I don't have a spoon. I do, it's downstairs, but I'm not going to go and get it for you, okay? God. So they hit their spoon on the glass and beg everyone's attention. And that is because they are about to do a wassail. I think definitely what you would have to do now is go to a dinner party and then say you're going to do a wassail and see the funny looks people are going to give you and what they would expect. What would you expect if someone says they're about to give a wassail? I'm not sure what I'd expect. Maybe you can say it and then find out what other people expected you to give them. There you go. There's a good little task for you. Go free! Go free into the wild and tell people you're going to give them a wassail, then find out what they want you to give. Yes. So other words for wassail include, and there's quite a few because of the different meanings, so I'm only going to read a couple of them out. Bash, blast, blowout, ceremony, party, toast, applaud, honour, and salute. What I think wassail is, it's one of those words where it hasn't really got a use anymore, but it's definitely one of those interesting words where you would use it to make yourself look more intelligent, especially at parties where people might not necessarily be at the level of sanity, or what am I going for? Where people might be a little bit more drunk and not all intelligently on it. You could use the word wassail and throw their minds into haywire unbalance, into a ball of blowing insanity. So there we go, there we have it. That is this week's interesting word of the week. I suppose I should let you know that I've been toying with the idea of doing a diary kind of thing, because there's so many memories and I want to keep like a lock of them and keep them down. And I was going to start it yesterday and then upload them, a daily diary, upload them 2 days after I shot it, say. So I've got time to render it out and stuff with slower computers that can't quite handle it yet. But I'm fighting with the idea. I was going to do a trial period on this channel and maybe do like a week or two and then move it over to one of the other channels, and I've got a story based on it. It's genius. When I move it over to the other channel, the story, the interweaving story between the two channels, it's genius, okay? Just stay on the stay on the edge of your feet, okay? Edge of your feet, edge of your seat, concentrate. Nearly knocked my water onto my laptop. Getting too worked up. But I kind of want the letter Z to be the 50th word, which according to my calculations it is, but I might be wrong. I'm not very good at the alphabet yet, you know what I mean? I haven't decided what's more important to me, having the letter Z on video 50 or starting immediately on the thingy. Because I've been trying to do it for ages and I've never got round to it, and I don't want it to turn into some brain crack. So I want to start as soon as possible, but I might have to wait 5 weeks. And I think that's way too long for me to wait. So stay tuned, you might find out what happens on that front. Okay then, so I would have to be leaving you around about here on our voyage through the words. I will pick you up and carry on this tour next week. But until then, you can go backwards on the tour, recap on all the sites we've seen by clicking in the top left-hand corner, which I believe is just about here. This little square, just there. Else you can click in the top right-hand corner of the screen, which I'm not quite as sure on its location. Might be about there. You can click about there to see next week's interesting word of the week when I do it. So, I will see you maybe tomorrow or maybe next week for another interesting word of the week. So, I will hopefully catch you around about then. But because I don't know when it is, I'll just have to catch you later.